Oh, okay. 203 here? No.
No, sorry.
204.
No, sorry, 204. There you go, this is the thing.
Hello. You don't ring, you don't write, so I thought I'd come and visit.
Oh, how lovely to see you.
Yeah.
Gee, you look good.
Yeah, I thought I'd better scrub up for you.
Hey,
I thought I'd better scrub up and put a collared shirt on.
you look well, though.
Hmm.
God, you look
This is a quick visit because I'll come back with Tennille.
Pardon?
This will be a quick visit because I'll come back with Tennille later in the week.
You what?
I'll come back with Tennille later in the week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's up at her mother's, so, and I was just coming past and I thought, oh, I better go and see the old girl. Better keep good for the will.
Oh, when are you getting married?
Look, after the weekend, because Rebecca, Tennille's sister, got married.
Who?
Tennille's sister, Rebecca.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was an absolute bloody circus.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. Mum and Dad went up there and it was just all wrong. And I think it cost Lenny and Pete a lot of money, so I don't think that we'll be getting married anytime soon. And we got this year's going to be a really hectic year because Tennille's going to university, so we won't be doing anything, I don't think.
Yeah, you got better looking.
Yeah, I know. That happens with age, though, Nana. You know how it is. We were nasty little children. What do you expect?
Hey?
We were nasty little children. What do you expect?
Who?
Me and Blair were nasty little children.
Oh,
Like, I'm 40 now, so
hey, 40.
yeah. I was 40 last birthday, July, when Mum and Dad and me and Tennille went to Vietnam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought I'd better come and see you.
Hey?
How are you anyway?
Well, just lately, I haven't been as well as I should have been, you know.
Yeah.
But, I've got a very sore knee.
So you're not going to make the footy team this year?
Eh?
You're not making the retirement village footy team with your sore knee?
No.
You know, if Tennille goes to university, she's not going to have time to go through babies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, because it take a lot of time.
Yeah, but you know the thing is, you know what'll happen if we do have kids? I'll end up giving up work and looking after them
Yeah.
because Tennille is a crap housewife. She's beyond crap. Like, you know, it's been 12 years. She cooked 3 meals. So I mean, like, I do all the cooking, and you know, me and Blair are at Mum and Dad's, and you know the shenanigans that are going on there at the moment. You know.
Now, Lulu.
Lulu doesn't like me. No, she runs away from me. I've tried feeding her. I've bought her all sorts of stuff to try and get her to like me. She doesn't like me. But Tennille's Mum and Dad's dog Billy, he's a golden retriever. Loves me. I bonded with Billy in like 2 seconds. I don't know what's up with Lulu. She just doesn't like me. Maybe it's I smell like too many dogs, because I'll smell like Billy. There's another dog called Cash, Sam, and you know. And Lulu just, like, she'll take food off me, but she won't, I think last night was the first time she ever sat there and I patted her, but she just doesn't like me.
Oh, well, I suppose they're like humans. They like...
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like I go around kicking dogs or anything,
No,
like, you know, like we've got enough of them, and I know enough of them to you know, to be...
And is your job good?
Yeah, they've just renewed my contract again for another 3 months.
How much longer do you intend staying there?
Well, Tennille's uni's going to be 3 years, so so it'll probably be at least that. But like, I'm so ready to go that I've had a job offer in Singapore. So you know, I'm still.
Just all depends what turns up.
No, well, I'm happy to leave Tennille there, and she can do what she needs to do, and I'll leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, send all the animals over here, and then pack up our stuff, put Tennille in a smaller accommodation, and I'll just go live in Singapore. You know, so.
Well, it looks like it suits you.
Yeah. One thing I do think is I don't look my age, and like I've had heaps of people say, oh, you know, I'll wait till you get to 30. 30, mate, I'm 40 now. You know, maybe that's because I haven't any children or anything like that. That's why I look so good. I
Well,
have
if
no
the
idea.
life suits us, do what you want.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You've only got one life.
Yeah. Anyway, I didn't buy you a birthday present. I didn't buy you a birthday present.
You mean never?
I haven't got you a birthday present.
Eh?
I haven't got you a birthday present.
You haven't.
Nah. Nah. I thought me showing up was enough.
Miserable devil.
Well, you know. Well, hey, well, you can talk. Why don't you come and visit me?
Oh, I don't know. I go out on my own sometimes, but I don't really enjoy being on my own.
We'll come and show the sights and sounds of Adelaide.
Eh?
Well, we can show you the sights and sound of Adelaide.
Yeah.
What are you now? 97, 96?
What?
What are you now? 96 or 97?
Am I?
96 or 97? I know you probably
96,
gave up counting
96.
about 30 years ago, but...
Yeah, 96, I think.
You
I
think?
don't bother much about it.
No, it's just another day, eh?
Well, when it comes, it comes.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Any
well,
day...
it was last Friday, I think.
No, it was a long time. It was last month. It was about...
It was the 30th of December.
Yeah. Well, we're on the... I think we're at the... What are we now? The 17th. So it was like 18 days ago. Yeah. It's like,
Oh, well, they come and go.
yeah, like any day you wake up breathing's a good day, isn't it?
Eh?
Any day you wake up sucking oxygen's a good day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my theory too. Any day you can get out of bed and breathe air, it must
But
be
you
a
look
good day.
well, though. You look very well.
Huh?
And you're thinking of getting married or not?
No.
Well, you don't need to get married today, do you?
No. 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 We just live in sin.
Yeah, well, I mean to say, after all, who doesn't?
No. Yeah. I mean, what's the difference between living in sin and not? A piece of paper that, you know, you have to pay the government for. And so they have the right to say you don't live in sin anymore? No, I don't think so.
And if you're not really, like some people just want kids, don't
Yeah.
they?
Well, but do you really want to have a wedding and feed a bunch of people you hate?
Yeah.
I mean, like, the money that I blow on a wedding, I can put into another house. You know, and what's more important? Feeding a bunch of relatives that I hardly ever see, or putting another roof on my head? Another roof over my head's more important to me.
Oh, you have to live the life you want to live. You can.
Yeah, but you don't want to live we don't live outside our means. Like, we've got savings and all that sort of stuff, and then if we want something, we save for it. We don't go, oh, well, there's money in the bank, let's go spend it. We save for it. And then I think that also that's good, because you start saving, you go, really, do I need that? No, not really. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I've been looking at your glasses. They're nice.
I got these in Vietnam.
Did you?
Yeah. They were $40.
Good God.
They made them in an hour too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Like, we walked into a shop, and I'm like, oh, I like those. Can you make lenses like these? I handed her my old glasses, and she said, yeah. I said, oh, how long? I was thinking tomorrow, the next day. She said, come back in 1 hour. And I said, 1 hour? And she goes, yep. I said, how much? He said, $40 US. But the problem is I dropped them on the bathroom floor and they're broken in a couple of spots. But that's alright.
But you honestly look well.
I should do. I've got a pulse.
You know. And you're going to stay in Australia, or are you coming home?
I honestly, Nana, I want to move to Perth.
Perth.
I'm looking at Perth. I'm thinking
Well,
Perth.
yeah, somebody else told me Perth's the place to be.
Mining money.
Eh?
mining money.
Oh, now it's Brent.
Yeah, I talked to him before I got here because I wasn't too sure where you were or how to get to you. I knew you were here. And that's why, I mean, like I said, I turned up because you don't ring, you don't call, you don't visit. You're poor in the grandmother stakes.
Eh?
I said you're very poor in the grandma stakes because you don't visit, you don't call me or anything like that.
No.
I think every time I ring you up, something happens with the phone and we end up getting disconnected. And then I'll just ring up Dad and say, look, I talked to Nana, I got disconnected, tell her I,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, well, I always ask your mum and dad how you are.
Yeah.
And that. That's it. I often wonder when you're coming home.
Well, today. Wonder no more. I'm here. We go back next Sunday. This Sunday.
Really, I'm on my own,
Hmm.
and I don't like going out on my own to be
No.
perfectly
You should
honest.
just go down to the pokies and the TAB, put all your money on horses and the casino. Then you might be able to win it big. Then you won't have to worry about it.
No.
And
Oh, well.
you could buy a big house and get your own personal nurses and stuff.
Well, I do the best I can, and when the time comes and it's my time to go, well, it won't worry me.
Oh. Well, we're all got to shuffle off this mortal coil at some point in our lives, don't we?
Huh?
We've all got to shuffle off the mortal coil at some point in our lives, don't we?
Yeah.
Just how we go.
Yeah, like, after all, really, your life really is, you are dependent on your own life, aren't you?
Mm.
Really.
Not Tennille, she's dependent on me.
Honey?
Not Tennille, she's dependent on me for the cooking, the taking
Oh,
out to
yeah.
work.
She doesn't know she's alive.
Oh no, if it was up to her, she'd live off pizza, wine and lollies.
Well, it certainly suits you because you look good.
Yeah. Must be all the cigarettes I smoke.
Fun?
Must be all the cigarettes I smoke.
Do you still smoke?
Oh yeah. I tried giving up, but they put me on some medication and I was having bad dreams and I went nutty. So I was like, bah. And somebody said, take those pills, throw them in the bin, start smoking again. I'm like, okay.
Quite a few of you live together.
No, it's only me and Tennille.
And you still.
Yeah, and the dog and 2 cats. That's it. The fur children, as we call them. There you go. 96 years old, and she just walked me up the hall and kicked me out. That's my dad's mother. Her husband's been dead 20 odd years. Do, do.
I don't know, I was told that
She only stuck that was put in the home about 6 years ago. She's got so many things wrong with it, it's unbelievable. But I keep telling her to hang in there to make 100. You know, at 96 is, you know, you might as well stay there just to get the ton. Anyway, I'll come back later in the week with my girlfriend and see her. I know this is not a picking video, but you know, who doesn't like an old person? You know, a lot of history there. We got a lot of we got to thank her generation. We got a lot to thank for with her generation. The only problem with her is that she forgets things. I mean, I'll edit this video, but I think she asked me like some questions like 4 or 5 times. I'd have patience. I used to ring her up, but she'd hang up. She'd do something with the phone and ended up hanging up on me. But anyway, thanks YouTube.